So this is just a quick video tutorial on how to set up a quick and robust OCR job. In this case, I picked a piece of confectionery, just a KitKat bar, and we're often asked to read things like batch codes, date codes, or best before dates for presents, and also to read that the correct information is there. So first of all, of course, you need to get the image right with the camera that lit correctly, all of those types of things. Of course, you can adjust the exposure time, how quick you want the image to take place, whether it's continuous or via an external trigger. So this is just going to take care of the actual job itself. So we go to check features on the program here. We go to add our tools, and it's always advised that you have a part location tool, because even if you're on your conveyor or fixture, you're all expecting the parts to be located quite well. This will help us to orientate the part correctly and have the date code aligned to it correctly. So just add a quick part location tool, and I'll choose something unique to the package, like that symbol here. And so wherever that moves around, the date code will track it round with it. Just go to very low, arbitrary, and you can also give it an area where you expect it to be. So anywhere within that area, if that symbol arrives, it'll snap onto the date code or batch code when I set that up. So you will see the model here. You can delete parts that are not important, etc. So if I go to teach here, you can see the symbol there. Okay, right, that's that part set up. Now we go to the actual OCR part in itself. So we go to identification here, and we go to text, and click OK, and we simply just put a box around all the information that we want to read in a single line. And you see I've drawn a box around it here, and automatically it's picked up that it says 004710120331F, and actually it's done that straight away, no problem, with no errors. What you can do is, like the system has automatically identified here, put what we call a mask in to tell us what pieces of information and how long a string the information should be. So is it just numbers, which is indicated by ones in this case, and the last character is an alphanumeric character, an alpha. So you can see the legend here. 1 will tell you it's a number, a capital letter A will give you that it's a character from the alphabet, and if it's a smaller lowercase letter, then you can do that. And also if there's other symbols and signs, you can put those in the mask to give you the information that you want. But in this case, it's already automatically given you that piece of information. If you wish to give a pass or fail on this exact piece of information being printed every time, you can simply just press the arrow here to say, this is what I read, and this is what I expect, and then every piece of confectionery that is presented to the camera, if it doesn't match this code, then give me a fail. If it does match, then give us a pass. Now, just to go through the options that you've got available on the font. So here we've got quite nicely printed font, but if it's a dot print, you can select that, and you can see it doesn't deal so well with that because it is a clearly printed text. And now it's okay, it's all green, it can read it correctly. You can also change the method of how it reads, so robust or fast, and also what is the threshold on the characters. And you can see I'm just maneuvering this at about the minute, and you can see what's changing the threshold and giving us what we want. So it's making the text thinner and fatter. It's doing this by contrast threshold. And you can find the optimum for the purpose. That's probably about right there. That's giving us the right answer. You can further go into the details of how it picks up the characters. Is it light on dark, which it is in this case. The background is dark and the lettering is light. If there's any mirroring, and if you know the exact font heights, you can automatically detect it, or you can manually put it in by pixel yourself. There's also the ability to filter any noise in between the letters. For example, here we've filtered out automatically the semicolon that's there. And you can see if I increase the filtering, you can see that the semicolons are there, and now it doesn't match. So we can do that type of thing, or we can leave it out if we wish. And that's adjusting the weight, and this is removing small characters, etc., etc. If there was white noise, print marks or something nearby in between the lettering that we wanted to ignore. So this is all done here. That works okay. I click OK, and you can see it's put a box around all those letters. That's working all okay. If I add another text, and I want to now do this date, November 2020. Now, if I go to date here, I can put in the format of what I wish to see. So I can say PD like so. Or I can put it in as numerals, as just 11, 20, 20. So I'm expecting 6 characters. I've got my 6 characters. Do they look okay? Yes. Again, I can adjust the threshold and the weight of the characters. Looks a bit better. So it sees 11, 20, 20. It is numbers. I put in a mask here instead. You can see it's just 6 numbers, just to verify that they've all been identified as numbers and the zeros are not O's. Okay, so that's that done. And you can see that they'll track the position here on the contour that we had there. So again, we've said, read this batch code, read this date code, and give me the information. And snap those boxes in reference to this mark here. It could be the outline of the chocolate if required. So now our pass and fail is all there. What we can do if we wish to is output the actual string information, which is often a request. So if we go to the text, we can output the text as a string of information by this method. Again, select text 2, and what do you want to output is the red text, and you'll see it here. And again, if you've got your own code string, start, end, and separators that you wish to incorporate so that the PLC picks up exactly how you wish the information to be picked up, you can start with those characters and input them here, and you'll see what change it makes to the string here. So if I say, for example, I want to start it with a DD, I want to use a separator as a set of semicolons here, and I end with FF. You can see here now it's inserted those into the string here, and that's that done. Okay, so that's how quick and easy it is to set up a quick job on doing some OCR on some nicely printed chocolate wrapper.